Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dead Cells. My name is Xinixia, and we're going to be... Ooh, spike shield. We're going to be continuing again, and hopefully making a little bit of progress this time. Did a little warm-up run before starting today, so that I'm hopefully going to be not too bad. Because I've noticed a lot of the time that when I start a recording session and just jump straight into it, the first run is often pretty terrible, at least the first 10-15 minutes of it, before I get warmed up properly into the thing. Ow! How dare you? I need to remember I've got the spike shield, so I can do that. Alright. Okay, health, of course, being the first priority, as usual. I can never get the range on this properly. I'm always just a little bit too short, or a little bit too far. Oh, this is a terrible position to be in. Nice. Okay, the spike shield, as you know, is a favorite of mine. Well, it's the only shield I will ever actually take, pretty much at the moment anyway. If any of the other shields have actually got better, please do let me know. I'm probably not going to find out on my own. Ow, how do I always miss these things? Except like that, which was an accident. There we go. Yeah, the spike shield is nice, because it gives you a nice amount of damage. Oh, there's another one. Awesome. Hey! It gives you a nice amount of damage and the block as well at the same time. But, as we also discovered in a previous episode, it doesn't work on the boss. Which is just nasty and really rude. Because it would be fantastic against the boss if it actually worked. But it doesn't. Okay, flashbang is always welcome. When I've got nothing else. Alright. Well, this run is looking okay at the moment. Goodness. Okay. Thank you. I just really need to find some more weapons. I've got a decent weapon. That's an amulet. Damage taken reduced by 10%. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I got him that time. Yeah, that's a decent amulet to start with, but I just need a sword. Or a spear, or something like that. There was that other spear that I had the... blueprints for, but I never actually unlocked it. I don't even remember where I found that either. Need to be on the lookout for that. However one would go about being on the lookout for something that's randomly dropped. Okay. Get away from me. It's also this whoa, good shot, sir. Also, this whip would be better if it was just slightly faster. Because the problem is that once I've started it as well, once I've started using it, I can't move. And I can't adjust it. See, look, the minuscule difference. The hitbox for that maximum range thing is nonsense as well. I might just, like, speed strats a little bit while I'm waiting for a proper weapon. Now, you can stop in midair and use it. So that's a potential plus point, I suppose, but still. Yeah, that doesn't work very well, does it? So what do we think about there? Nope. It would help a lot more if the enemies didn't move as well. But they do, of course, this being a normal kind of game with normal enemies. Okay. I don't want to go to the ramparts, to the promenade rather. We're taking hardcore all the way. Going ossuary and then prison depths, of course. There's a shop over here. Ooh, yeah, there you go. I'll switch over to that. So much better. Knife storm, no. Fire grenade, no. Neither of them had upgrades, so I shan't be taking them. I need to remember that I've got the flashbang, so I need to remember to use it as well. And it's gonna be this one. We're 4 minutes in. That's a decent time for the... When you're not rushing, that's a reasonable time to clear out the prisoner's cells. Not really planning on doing any more speed running at the moment. Unless I discover there's something else that I've missed. Which is perfectly possible. Okay. Take a quick sip of my tea. And then we can continue going. I slept with the window open last night, so for some reason my body hates me when I do this. And I will wake up with sort of almost cold-like symptoms. What happened? Why is he glowing? Oh my word. Stop glowing. So yeah, I end up with cold-like symptoms, like a stuffed nose and a sore throat the day after. Even though I don't actually have a cold. It'll be gone in a few hours. I woke up, like, what's it now? 5 hours ago now? So it's only just starting to dissipate now. Anyone else get that problem? I hate it. It's summer at the moment, obviously. Summer at the moment. So it's so hot if I leave the windows closed. Because I live in Norway, of course, I mentioned before, and the houses are very, very well insulated. So the heat that comes in through the windows stays in and doesn't go anywhere. And there's no such thing as air conditioning in this country, so that's just nonsense. It's cold most of the time. And air conditioning would just be silly. And actually, I've noticed that in houses with air conditioning, I tend to get, like, colds as well. Cold symptoms. So I apologise if there's a little bit of sniffing. I will do my best not to, but sometimes it's a little bit... Sometimes it can't be helped. Okay. But on the other side of things, it's a beautiful day outside today. I'll definitely need to make sure and go for a walk once I've finished recording. Go and actually do something. I often find myself cooped up inside a little bit too long. And I get discouraged from going for a walk or anything like that. Just because it's so comfortable on my computer chair. Torch level 4. 1-3, nah. Death Orb, on the other hand, yes. What a useless room on the right there. Oh, hello. Now there's a achievement for crushing an enemy with a lift, but the lifts always seem to be on elevated platforms. So I don't quite know how you're supposed to do that. Attack Ah, my biter army. I didn't even notice when I got it that the twin daggers had the biting thing on them. That's great. Okay, ooh, magnet bomb down there could be good. Keep everything in place while I send the death orb after them. And it does toxic cloud and 6 arrows to fall from fall. That's weird. What do you mean by fall? Does it mean shoot? I need to test this. Yep. I didn't see any arrows, to be honest, which is a shame. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but maybe we'll find out later. And that's going to be the way on to the prison depths. Which we shan't be, well, which we will be needing, but we don't need just yet. Nice kebab. They seem to have definitely got rid of the carrots and replaced them with the kebabs. I'm not quite sure why they've done that. I mean, like a carrot, it's not like a carrot makes sense, but a kebab definitely makes less sense than a carrot. In my opinion, anyway. Keep going. Kill it. Kill it. So close. Did he just drop that, or was he sitting on top of it? That's weird. I think he was just sitting on top of it. Strength. Definitely strength. Good thing I didn't just speed past him. I probably wouldn't have seen it then. Okay. Now, please be nice. Okay, it's been nice. Now, do I want... Now, this is difficult. Do I want this or do I want the spiked shield? I think I want this, because the only reason I would keep the spiked shield would be for, like, the boss, but it doesn't work on the boss, as we discovered. Just going to quickly dodge down here and go and check out... Oh, hello. What are you? I noticed recently there's an achievement for killing 100 of these things. So I feel like my inner achievement hunter It is tingling. Thankfully, I've got biters as well. There we go. They've definitely nerfed them as well, because they used to be a lot faster. Damage taken reduced by 15%. You can jump 3 times in the air. Sounds good. Jimmy. Who's Jimmy, you ask? Jimmy is the figment of my imagination that I talk to. He's the one who reads everything out. Basically, in my head. And then I have to have a conversation with him. He's not a real person. I don't think he actually exists. So before you all start thinking I'm an absolute mental case, I am, but not that much. So you know that voice in your head that reads things out for you? It's not exactly your voice? I call him Jimmy. You know what I'm talking about. There's a great poem about that, actually. It's, I don't remember what it's called. But it's an excellent poem. Because it kind of talks about how... Not that I don't read a lot of poetry, really. But I like sort of clever and slightly funny poems, generally speaking. I don't like serious ones that much. But clever and funny ones tickle me greatly. Because this, especially with relation to language or grammar or anything like that, because I'm a complete nerd. I mean, like, 100% nerd. And I love anything to do with languages and grammar. So this one, sorry, just getting to the point. This poem, it talks about how you've got like an inside head voice, and it's like, how are you doing this? How is your brain programmed to do this? And then it writes a whole sentence in capitals, and it's like, now the voice inside your head is shouting, and all that kind of thing. And it talks about, and then it puts a whole sentence which is all punctuated by full stops, or what do you call them? Periods in American English. And it says, now you are taking a stop automatically between each, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, hang on, I just realized where I am. I need to kill these guys. Get him. I've only got 44 seconds. And it's very, I can't remember what it's called. If I find it, I'll put it in the comment down below. Again, if I find it and if I remember. Oh, damn it. But it's a very, very cool poem. And generally just amuses me very greatly. And if anyone finds any sort of poems like that, feel free to send them to me. I'd love to read them. So, there was a... Oh, shit. No. Okay, I managed to kill him somehow from behind. There was a small update yesterday or today as well, I believe. Like, nothing. I don't think there was any patch notes or anything. I haven't really gone looking, to be perfectly honest. But I noticed that I downloaded something for Dead Cells, and I've noticed as well. The first thing is that the color of these things' eyes has changed. Like it was purple before or red, and it's now blue. See how it turns red when they're firing? I'm pretty sure it was like purple to start with before, and now it's blue. A minor detail, but I think that's one of the things that they've updated. If there's anything else I notice, or you guys notice as well, please put them in the comments, so I can point them out next time for anyone else who doesn't read the comments. Do I want the broadsword level 4? No, I don't. It's too slow. I need to be fast with these in this level. I'm also starting to realize a little bit that the weapons you take should also be determined by what path you're taking. So what I mean by that is that the enemies have very distinctive traits in all the areas. So in the ossuary here, they are very, very fast. Generally speaking, they're very quick. In the sewers, they do poison damage. And do like damage over time, basically, is what I mean to say. And in the promenade, it's all just sort of quite basic stuff. It's just things that have high defense and lots of hit points. So what you want basically is quick weapons when you're in the ossuary. You'll want to have defensive kind of weapons and ranged weapons when you're going to the sewers. And then you want to have like high damage, maybe slower weapons if you're going through the promenade. I think. This is just a theory at the moment. But that's sort of how I'm basing it. ow, ow, ow. Get back. Okay, they can tell. My biters can handle that. Oh, another thing I've noticed as well is that these things, it's really easy to kill them with the lightning bolt. Because you can hit them constantly, even from behind. Or with, or when they're rolling and all that kind of thing, without worrying about damage. And the critical hits that you can build up from the lightning bolt, by holding it down constantly, really do a lot of damage to them. I'll just let that. Just let them do what they're doing. I like this combination. This is a good combination. The magnet bomb and the death orb. Okay, this was a pointless way to come because it just moves me over to the ramparts. Ooh, upgrade for the twin daggers. Push the button. He's moving quickly, this guy. He's too fast. Ah, no. That was close. Heal up. Twin Dagger's level 4. 175% damage on a frozen target. Okay, so I should definitely learn to find something that can freeze targets. I like the biters, though. That's not a huge damage difference, is it? 232 to 269. I don't know, I'll try it, and then if I don't like it, I'll try and remember to come back for the ones with the biters on them. Because the biters do a lot of work. What do we got here? Lightning bolts. Tempting. Very tempting. Oh, I think... Oh, hang on, there's a way to go up. Oh, but this isn't worthwhile. Okay. That's where my other arrow is currently. It's stuck in his ass. There we go. I just noticed that I had one arrow missing earlier. I was like, where is that? And then I found it. As you saw. Are they faster? I feel faster. Oh. Oh shit, I'm in his range. Get out. Oh, shit. Move. There we go. But I hate these little duck things, the little channels underneath. They're so hard to get into. If you just try and fall off. Oh, okay. It worked that time. Never mind. Ignore what I'm saying. I'm talking shit. I'm just rubbish. Get good and all that. Is that everywhere? That looks like it might be everywhere. I haven't had enough upgrades though, have I? Definitively does not feel like I've had enough upgrades. Oh no, there's a bunch of them. There's a whole area. Ah! But we can't go that way. Because that closed 13 minutes ago. Well, I can't actually see what's down on the left there. Because there's no... Really? No teleporters down here? Well, there must be more stuff down here then. Unless... No, that's nothing. Huh. How bizarre. I wouldn't have expected there to be an area this large without a teleporter. I must have missed a bit then? So I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I suppose I've got 5 upgrades. That does make sense. I've got 4 health, 2 and 2. Okay, fair enough. This way then. That's where we'll be going. To our next destination. Going a little bit slowly this time now, actually, because we're on 17.5 minutes. Obviously more because of in-between times and whatnot. Should hopefully pay off. Once again, with in terms of the unlocks and stuff, I'm just going from top to bottom now, because unless I get any new blueprints, then I have no priorities really when it comes to that. I'm just going to take a little sip of my tea again, if you give me one moment. I'm one of these posh weirdos who drinks Earl Grey. Not a lot of the time. I'm more of a coffee drinker, really. But because of the aforementioned cold and flu-y kind of situation, I prefer tea in that sort of situation when I've got dry throat. And an annoying nose. Not that my nose would be annoying to you, I suppose. At least I hope. It's more that my nose is kind of annoying to me at the moment. Generally speaking, I have a perfectly normal nose. Opinions may vary. Oh god. No, 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 no. All of you can just get sucked into my black hole. That sounds fun. Oh wow, it actually took down that... Wow. Okay. This is a very good combo. I call this the black hole combo. Because when the center mass of the death orb crosses with that of the magnetic bomb, it looks a bit like a black hole. Or no, what are those things called? Oh no, the spheres with all the electricity in them. This sounds weird, I know. You know, the plastic balls that have all the purple... They look a bit like that, basically. And it's got that sort of sporadic electricity shooting out of it. And you can put your finger on it and it sort of concentrates the electricity on your finger to do with static. It's static something, I think. It's all just static electricity in the whole thing. Kill him! Ooh, an upgrade to the magnet. Perfect. Biters! Yes! Because I forgot to go back and get the... Actually, this weapon is doing better anyway. But I get my biting friends back, so now I'm extremely happy. I want to have a run where every single thing that I have produces biters. I think that would be an awesome run to have. So you can just see like 200 biters here from every enemy that dies. Oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, hang on. We're in a bad position. Oh, cool! It's been a while since I found one of those in a wall. Love it. Okay, so let's try this again. Oh. Okay, this bit was a bit lower than I thought it was. I thought this was on the same level as that. So we now have to stand here for 3 more seconds. There we go. And again. And this is where, like, the lightning bolt or the heavy crossbow really comes in useful. Situations like that, where you can just keep them focused with the magnet grenade. Oh, hang on. Oh. Okay, I pushed the wrong button, but it actually did save me. Keep the magnet grenade out. Have the magnet grenade to keep them focused, and then just shoot the shit out of them. Damage taken reduced by 10%. Drops a bomb when you roll. I constantly forget that I can jump 3 times, so I don't really know how that benefits me. Generally speaking. Hello. Okay. I knew there'd be enemies in there. Go get back to the magnet grenade, sir. Give me my kebab. Hello. Don't stand close to those guys, though. That's silly. They can still attack. They're not entirely incapacitated. Shit, here we go. Here we go. Go away. Get away. Yep, quite happy with the setup I have right now, to be honest. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Not very much health. Not very much health. I'm gonna die. It's chaos. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just hoping I don't end up with the and dying sound. I wasn't sure if there was anyone in that area. Ooh, maybe we want the spear. Can you stop turning? How dare you? Maybe we want the spear. Impaler, excuse me. Swarm of biters. Screw it. Let's go. Let's go. Got the double swarm of biters now. I'm unstoppable. Heal. So bad at remembering to heal. Alright, what are you getting for me? What do you got for me? No, no, absolutely fucking not. Mechanical spider, is that what they're called? Well, that is a terrifying name for a terrifying creature. But no, 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 no. That's just no. I don't think I'm ever going to attempt to fight one of those. Ever. For as long as I play this game, I have no intention of ever fighting an elite mechanical spider. Quick sip. My throat's getting a little dry, excuse me. Ah, move, move, move! Roll when I tell you to roll, goddammit! Also, I think the Impaler is a tiny bit faster than the twin daggers. I think. Could very well be wrong. Alright, this is starting to look like a run that I can potentially win. I shouldn't have said that. I'll probably have jinxed it now. Nope. 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 Maybe. Let's go for it. Let's give it a shot. Oh, hello. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Strength. I need the strength to face my enemies. Ah, God. It's like that he just panics and spews out these little fuckers at all times. Why did I put myself in this position? Woo! See, that's the jinx. That was the jinx almost coming out to get me there. It's like, what did that say to me that you think this is a one run? And it's like, I'll show you a one run, sir. Ah. Somehow didn't manage to throw. Excuse me. No, 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 no. Yeah, see, there you go. I mentioned the jinx a second time. It let me through the first one. It let me get through the first one. But because I then brought it up again and mocked it somewhat, the jinx decided to come and claim my soul for its own. So I'm sorry about that. That is 100% my fault, of course. I didn't even need to go into that area. I was just being cocky, quite simply. So I can only apologize for that outcome. But thank you very much for joining me. if you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to leave a like down below. It does help out a great deal. And if you want to see more of this kind of content, then subscribe to the channel and you will get pretty much daily updates of one or more videos of this sort of quality. Whatever that might mean. Thanks once again, and enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, day, or night, whatever you're having. Bye-bye.